Hello friends, and thank you for joining me in my YouTube channel, my studio. Now, I'll be showing you how I use a pencil like a painter. I'm a trained painter and I tend to use my pencils slightly differently to people who might just specialize in drawing or working with pencils, because I have learned to paint with paint and I've come to pencils after I have been painting with fluid paints, and so I'm working in a more fluid manner with my pencil. To explain it, if you hold a pen, okay, you tend to grip that pen reasonably tightly, and something about in this style of grip, now I'll show you an illustration of this quickly after I talk. Now, with a pencil, you might think somebody is holding it the same way, but it's actually very, very loose. I would come along and give a little bit of a pull of a pencil or a brush that would be in my students' hands, and it should almost fall out. Now, there's other ways of holding it too. You can hold it like this, and you can be working broadly with the pencil, like paint, literally putting on like paint. You'll see that happening in the demonstration. So when you see the quick demonstration of the dog that I do as a study, I want you to look at how I'm holding the pencil, and you'll see that I'm not uptight, I'm not gripping it firmly like a pen, I'm not drawing lines, I'm actually painting. And so it's a lovely, loose, fluid way of working. I'm not trying to do a detailed portrait. I mean, this is 2 dogs and I've done this in 20 minutes. So it's almost caricature, it's painterly, it's fun, and you can do it too. So I hope what I show you helps. Now, I use different positions to hold the pencil depending on what I'm doing. This position A is how a lot of people write. It's fine for drawing, but it's not your ideal. Also, you can get repetition strain injury if you're constantly working in the same position, if you're working constantly with your hands. B was a very good one for shading. So is C. You can rest your hand on your little finger and rock backwards and forwards. It's good to discover what you can do and what marks are easiest to make depending on the position that you're holding your pencil. Now, position E is very similar to position A, but you're holding the pencil looser. It should be very loose in your hand. It should almost want to drop out of your hand if you don't. There you are. That's a good test to see if you've got it right. Now, don't go worrying about the names of those positions or trying to memorize how to hold your hand to hold it in position A, B, C, D, or E. Just relax and try out different ways to hold your pencil. Just be comfortable. Remember, if you're an artist, you're going to get repetition strain injury if you're always holding a pencil in one manner. You're also not going to get full use of what the pencil can do. So much of the time I'm working with a pencil on the side. See here? And it's just a lovely painterly way to work. And you cover so much more area quicker. Why spend 40 hours doing a drawing if you can do it in a fraction of the time because you've turned your pencil on the side? It doesn't make your work any less skillful. It makes it more skillful that you're learning how to best use that pencil. You're also not constantly sharpening your pencil. If you bought a quality product, you're not wasting most of it in the shavings of the pencil. By working it on the side and turning and rotating that pencil as you work, you're using all of that pencil to create your artwork. You have very little waste and it's easier to work. It's, as I said, it's more painterly. It's easier. It's more economical of your tool and fun. I hope that watching me work loose and free and in holding the pencil in various positions, that's given you some confidence and you're enjoying your pencil work more. Don't forget to give us a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know of your experience in art, anything that you're particularly interested in me demonstrating. I'm going to focus on nature. I'll particularly focus on pets and having fun. So give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of when I next do a demonstration tutorial video. I have 4 other art tutorial YouTube channels which may interest you. I have a fountain pen and ink channel. I have watercolor, soft pastels and oil painting channels. Check the comments below and the description for those information.